See how the game plays. Normal difficulty, as always. The music bugs out sometimes in this game, too. I don't understand that. There. This is why they should have just done like an in-game cutscene or something like that. This is...
Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Hey, Vlad. Although this looks no different from the original, because it's a video, it's not in-game. Frame rate on this seems pretty bad, too.
More angels, Daddy. This way.
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
I think that was like... That was actually sometime right before everything went to shit. Because I think Jack Ryan shows up in 1958.
Hello, can you hear me?
Holy Christ, that mouse movement is way too high. Alright. Put it down to 2.5, see if that's any better.
In the house of upside down.
Better, but still too sensitive. At least the mouse sensitivity is better. It's in at least in this point scale instead of just 1 through 10 like in the original. And I don't think you had these options before. Customize the keys as well if you want. Okay, let me just see. Is autosave this or is quick save the same button? Miscellaneous there. Quick save is F11 this time. Is there anything else that's used? That's why. Alright, quick save's F11 and quick load is F10. Gun button drill dash. Shift. I can select weapons with those, alright. I select plasmas with the F button, that's why they had to change it. I can also use Q and Z to scroll between the plasmas as well. Alright, that's much better. Honestly, this doesn't look much better from what I remember the original Bioshock 2 looking like. The water looks a little bit better though. But it makes sense. Bioshock 2 is a newer game. Also, it looked better on PC than it did on 360. Yeah, I know, this was a good concept for a game like this. I actually don't understand why this game gets as much hate as it does. It plays just fine, too. Oh yeah, what was that? It's that, alright. Yeah, because you essentially get to play what everybody wanted to play as in the first place, and that's a Big Daddy. You get a taste of it at the end of the first game, but not really. You just wear the skeleton, you don't get its powers. Although I feel like this game wasn't running at 60 FPS the last time I tried. This one is. Although the water kind of looks 30 FPS. Again, you won't be able to see it on your end because I stream at 30 FPS, but... gameplay-wise, it's 60, so you'll have to take my word for it. I hope it doesn't look awkward on your end. Occasionally games will be like that. And we also have the pleasure of playing this game apparently without the save problems I was having. Because Nowhere tested it for me and he said he didn't have any issues. It doesn't crash as often, but or there's no crash issues like there were last time, and then, of course, the GPU issues were all me. So, none of that should be affecting us this time. See, that's the only problem. Why is the mouse movement, like, so much... It's so much slower when you use the cursor in comparison to the actual game. I never understood that. Hey, Nobody. And Beta. Oh, and, if you're only talking about the first game, yeah, that was annoying, but... in this game? Not here. Where is it? You can actually turn off the HUD graphic. See? But it's so unobtrusive in this game in comparison to the first that I actually don't mind leaving it on. Oh yeah, I forgot that is Gabe. Hi, Gabe.
I need this. Do you hear me?
Oh, you pick up with F instead of E this time. You press L for the
Lesson
diaries.
one,
God, I hate it when I
jockeys.
do that.
You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
Granted, I only played 8 hours of this game, but still. Just eating that for fun. Hi. Hey, I'm not complaining. I just got to kill you.
Smarter than Einstein. Stronger than Hercules. And like a fire with a snap of his finger. Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't.
This game was, in general, it did look much prettier than the first one did. Glasses. Oh yeah, if you didn't notice, Jill Sandwich. My favorite emote, now I have it as a shirt. Thank you, Carsey. Oh, damn. I know to stand up. I know to press C again to stand up. I don't know why it gives you some of these. Never mind. People can be that dense sometimes, myself included. Oh! Hey, Claude.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better. Daddy!
The little sisters actually don't look incredibly terrifying in this game, just slightly terrifying. I played about an hour of this for a friend of mine, and then I played about 8 hours of this on PC like about a year ago. A little less than a year ago. And that was when I was having computer issues, so I stopped playing it after a while. While I figured out how to get my shit working. So I'm back at it since they made these remasters. Because this game had like awful issues with the save feature. That thankfully did not carry over in this remaster. At least we'll find out for ourselves. But I've been told that this version doesn't have that issue. How come you really didn't like this game that much? If I may ask, was it, did you not like the story? Was it, like, too hard? Was it just too annoying? Oh. I don't know if I should switch that. Make, I wonder if I can, actually. Felt like a cash-in on the first one, huh? I don't know, I mean, I enjoyed what I played of this. Where are the customized keys there? Let's see. Fire weapon, left mouse. Fire plasmid, right mouse. Yeah, I'm gonna make this right mouse because it's on your right hand, and I'll make this left mouse. Since you always have them out at the same time. 1540.
Just adore it.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
I will wholly admit, I'm not very hard to please. So if you don't royally screw things up, I should enjoy your game for the most part. Not our weapon this time. We got something better.
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
I'm not that easy to please. See, here's the thing with me in horror games. I really have to stop fucking watching them. Because horror games like Layers of Fear and shit like that, you have to get the real experience from it, you can't watch those games. The entire thing anyway, you have to play them yourself. If you watch them first, you're not going to get the same reaction. So that's kind of why, even though I like... Outlast was okay. I don't think I would ever play that game myself. Just because I don't think it would scare me. Probably spook me a few times, but that's it. Layers of Fear, though, I like the atmosphere of that game, but again, I'd never play it because I watched it already. It's not to the game's fault, by any means. It's just the way it is with horror games and
To my
myself.
daughter, Eleanor, soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
In weeks.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as a mother to the Rapture family.
Yeah, that kind of takes like the all of the suspense out of it. That's why I kind of think like games where you can actually defend yourself, like Alien Isolation, they do like a much better job of building that suspense, because you feel like you're in terrible danger despite having the ability to shoot things and kill them. And it's much of the same thing that I had originally with Resident Evil. And why I like those games so much until they became action horror. Which I didn't mind, but I do kind of miss the whole survival horror aspect of them.
I am back in Rapture after so
That was
many
its biggest
years.
problem.
The little ones I rescued are grown up and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
All should bow before you. Make them.
That was surprisingly good timing with that. Thank you, Vlad, for the host. Well, I never finished Alien Isolation. To be perfectly honest, like, it was scary when I, like, encountered the alien and I was trying to hide from it, but then I kept dying on the same part over and over, and I was just starting to get really frustrated with it.
Make them.
Thank you for the host, Claude, as well. So... But again, that was around the time I was still having issues with my computer, so I kind of think that frustration kind of killed the mood for that game for me. So I don't think it was entirely the game's fault that I was just getting annoyed with it.
My home out!
I don't need to waste ammo. If they die by me just bashing their head in, I should be fine for a little while.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving.
Why is his
I'm
photo in
scared,
color?
I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Yeah, this one says I never really... I mean, I played like the first 8 or so hours of this, but I think I only got to like maybe around the middle of the game, so I am still gonna take my time with this on like the first Bioshock when I was kind of like pushing it a little, because I already know that game pretty well. This one I don't.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
I don't know if you can kill her on this part. I never really found out. Nah, she just runs away after a while. I think even if you were, like, perfect with that part, you probably can't kill her.
Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
I have to remember, most games have crouch as control. So I have to make sure I don't do that, because I'm going to be using them up a lot otherwise. Oops. Oh, so T is zoom.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. She deems it necessary to chide
I seem to be
me for
shooting down
working.
30 a little bit.
The words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Like, they're talking about Jack there, I assume. Oh, yeah, this part. Is there anything? Nah, not from the looks of it. Now this is a bit of a missed opportunity. I don't think there's ever a point where you
In that suit,
actually
even the
fight
ocean
in the water.
cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
All right, diary. Last entry. Lizzie and I, we found a sphere, and we're going home. Ain't that right, baby? Next stop, topside.
Oh, I love you. It was you who saved us, Sammy. It was you, Button. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
What's that sound?
She's seen us. It's Lamb. Torpedo! Ah, I'm trying to...
Holy fuck. It's a cool looking Big Daddy. And she got me all... hot and bothered. Hopefully she likes it rough. I don't know how they pull it off underwater combat, though. Like, they could probably give you, like, a harpoon gun for that. You needed to do combat. Oh yeah, isn't there Adam under here? Maybe not in this part, maybe, like, in the next part. Because I think in these areas you can find, like, Adam slugs. Not in this, like, introduction to this. That still looks pretty cool. Hi there. Daddy's home. Yeah, this is where my VODs might get muted. Because they play this shit during the cutscene or during the loading screens.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Iron sights are really unnecessary in this game, though. I don't think they really do much to help you aim better. Same with the last one, though, so... I don't really understand why they added it in these games at all. Infinite, I'm not so sure about, because I only played an hour of that game. And so I never really got to understand how it works.
Give me my goddamn dollar back!
Dollar ain't gonna do shit for you, buddy. Because you know what? You're dead. No, you're not. Fuck.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Tool. I don't know, I think Twitch isn't as harsh with that as they used to be anymore.
You can sometimes trick the security system into opening a door, but you must have the proper tool.
She's a talker in this game, isn't she? Press F. Okay, stop the mute. To upgrade their damage. Makes sense. I do miss the pipe dream minigame. Only because I was good at it. Although it's kind of a simplified pipe dream. But still, I like that little minigame.
You think I was like him up? Where are you? Fuck the junk!
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember.
Costs less to use and damage enemies that attempt to use them. A blue bonus
We
will get a
reject
free
the
first aid
gene.
kit.
We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
Wait, what about Infinite? I don't really have a good understanding of Infinite because I've only played it for about an hour or two.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder?
That hasn't
Wartime
changed.
seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, This Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
See, this is supposed to be a remaster, but the... like, some of these textures are ugly. Like, worse than the first one. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's literally all you can do with the graphics settings. Like, look at this. Something just feels off with this. Like, it's not rendering properly or something. Because this looks like shit. This looks worse than the first game did. Or than the first game's original version. Yeah, I know, it's still, like, it's... I knew it was gonna be this bad, but... Or I knew it was gonna be bad, but, like, not this bad for this game. Especially since it feels like that they did more work with the first game than they did... Well, technically, yes, because it's older, but still. And yeah, I even did mention that, like, when I was playing the last one. These are straight console ports. They did, like, almost no work for the PC version. Or they didn't do any additional work. Barely any additional work for the PC version. But I mean, at least they work. And I didn't have to pay anything for it. So it's kind of going from this fucking sucks to meh. At least for the first game.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Yeah, I can definitely tell why they didn't charge people extra for the PC version. Joel. Oh, I can move now. Well, I thought I saw something shiny down there, but...
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
Holy, oh my god. That actually made my skin crawl a little when I heard him. I didn't realize he followed me all the way from here. Holy shit.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But
Longer friendly alarm.
if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Yeah, I'm one step ahead of you already.
Who's there? I gotta disappear!
They did make the hacking faster in this game, which I do like. It's just the caveat to that is that it's all done in real time. So if you have people attacking you while you're hacking something, you're kind of fucked. You have to stop and then try and do it again after you've killed everyone. You get out of my way? Jesus Christ.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
And one of my favorite ones. Although I don't think we have Sonic Boom in this game like we did in the previous one. I could be wrong.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Yeah, I already know that. I played the first game. I know you're... I know how you roll. God, I keep thinking I'm missing a bunch of shit. Why does it keep doing that? There. Hey, that's how you change weapons, but how do you change plasmids? Oh yeah, Q and Z, that's right.
He's up topside now, eyeballing with all the can-can girls. And if anybody gets lippy, pow, got the bomb.
Sent whole kindergarten.
Oh!
Piece of shit machine!
city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. But these days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
Jesus Christ, dude. Why is that thing scaring me so much? Oops. I didn't realize that was beer. I thought that was the Nuka-Cola knockoff. Hey, I think you get the camera pretty early, too. Like, I think it might be the next weapon coming up. Well, weapon. It's in the weapon slot.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun,
Toilet
but I
money.
choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this.
Someone was shitting out dollar bills.
And he took off like hell on wheels.
Oh my god.
It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
Oh, I guess I can't go out that way. So wait, where am I supposed to... Oh, alright. Oh, I love getting those in New Vegas. Because all they did was heal you. They didn't give you, radiation. They were a little OP, actually, in terms of healing. Like, you pop 3 or 4 of those, you get your health back pretty quickly. God, I wish you know what? I think it does call for 3 in New Vegas to have an HD remaster. Just so I can play New Vegas again without that game's memory leak problem. Because I can't play that game for more than an hour without it crashing. It doesn't, and like, I was trying to use mods to fix that too, and none of them seem to work.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most Big Daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you. I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
This is paradise? What contest in hell did I win to be here?
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
I'm doing pretty good with... I'm doing pretty good with resources, so... not to worry too much. Wait, there might be something else here. Oh my god, will you stop getting in my way, you stupid security bot. I got everything. I looked over there already. Get out of my way! I know you like me and all, but you're getting uncomfortably close, man.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Hey! You know what they say, if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Actually, get down a little bit. I feel like this camera's up too high. There. Yeah, those don't explode. They just like... Oh yeah, they're trap rivets, that's why. Yeah, changing to the special ammo is no different. That's good. I also take these.
Su Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight, like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
And I bagged up all the blankets so they can dry first. Just let go!
Death Daddy. There she is.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
Oh, whoops. That was pretty
Thank
easy.
you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place.
Sorry, I just gotta do one thing, dude, before I hear your conversation.
Right. You'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
I actually also think this is technically the last part in the series as a whole, because I know Infinite takes place, I think, at the beginning of the 1950s? And Burial at Sea takes place right before the first Bioshock. So, the end of this game, well, I don't know how they are with Kanan for this whole series, but technically this game, canonically, is the final game in the series. I thought there would be something else in here, but there's not. I can head out. Oh, Jesus. I hate it when it does that. It looks like the game freezes and it's about to crash, but really it's just going to a loading screen.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Yeah, it's my Jill Sandwich shirt. Thank you, Joel. I'll show it off as much as possible. I'd show off the emote, but I don't want to, like, tab out. This game seems to be a little weird with all tabbing. Like, not to the point where it would probably crash the game, but, like, it changes its resolution for some reason. I mean, I didn't have to reset it or anything, but it was different than how the first Bioshock handled it.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
I miss his laugh. I like his, like, maniacal laugh. The guy that does the Circus of Value. Yeah, it's no wonder why they have, like, plasmids that you can buy that, like, kill people and shit, because Fontaine was the one that introduced that. So it makes some sense that they're here, and at the same time it still doesn't. It only makes sense because that guy was off his rocker, but so were most of the people here. In Rapture.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Too bad we can't get the fancy Tommy gun. But we do get a fancy chain gun in a little bit. Power to the people. Obtain futuristics. I actually want this because it's going to get annoying having to reload constantly. Goes by many names, but I kind of like the name Chain Gun better.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
That's the camera. There's the ticket.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna
If it bleeds,
cost
you can kill it.
It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Stop following me!
Hey, that's mine. Touch my stuff.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourself clear! No fuck up this time! Caddy's home! Take aim! Fire!
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
Dullard! Come on, shelter.
I don't know what it is, but this game just generally feels like I'm moving slower than I should be. Oh yeah, I forgot I can melee in this game. I already forgot that. Hey, this was around the time when the crashes were getting really bad for me, now that I remember. And knock on wood, not a single one this time. Journey to the surface. Journey to... oh.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please, enjoy the park.
You have picked up your first gene tonic. Tonics are passive abilities that have a variety of helpful effects. Unlike plasmids, you never have to activate tonics. I already know most of this stuff. You move slightly faster.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here.
Isn't there an achievement to watch all of these?
Refitted for heavy
Yes, I'm aware.
the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below. After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected challenges.
So this is like me typically at a museum. I get bored after 30 seconds. If it doesn't catch my interest, god damn it. Most of the time I'm open-minded, but if I'm not in the right mood, I'm just like, yeah, let's move on.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie? Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end.
Oops.
Donnie, I told you!
Jesse. But he said it as if it bleeds it can die, because it was Arnold Schwarzenegger that said if it bleeds you can kill it. Hell, there's even a band that named a song after that quote. Actually, no. You know what's funny? There is a band. I think I don't know if it's an Austrian like metal band or whatever, but there is a band that released at least one album where the entire album and every song on it is dedicated to nothing but Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes. I forget what it's called. But like, I know one of the songs is "Get to the Chopper," another song is "If it bleeds, you can kill it."
Help! He won't listen.
I don't know if they have a song that's called "I'll Be Back" or "Come With Me If You Want to Live." They might have both for all I know.
Great. Fine. Yeah, hide from me. Sure.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Hi.
Thou art slain, heathen.
I'll take a range check on that, but that's only because you're dead.
when I tell you, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
Why does he sound Italian? Is Austrian Death Machine. Oh, okay, so they are an Austrian band. They remind me of Steel Panther. They're like not a no, they are a real band. It's just that they're humorous. Hello? Oops. Fuck me. There's no one in there. Oh, Jesus! Oh, I don't think I missed anything. It's a little harder to tell on that map.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my case,
I can't wait to get the charge for this.
on perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Oops.
Together, we are the
So what's my objective again? Find a little sister. Okay.
And through unity.
So that's why they're not really giving me an objective. I just have to walk around until I find one. Oh yeah, I haven't explored the first floor yet.
The hounds! Someone must have been lost! My heirloom! Leave them at least! At least read our pamphlet. It's always the same with you, Paris.
Welcome to the circus of
Look at our handout!
no return.
Nothing at all. Phantoms and wind.
Harlan is Babylon the Great.
Where are I've wits on my
Oh yeah, here we are. This is where I'm supposed to go. Or not.
I suppose I hear a creaking of the floorboards.
So, where do I go? Do I go back?
You're too good.
Or wait, maybe maybe I don't find one walking around. Maybe I have to find like one of those holes they come out of. Oh wait, there we are. It's pointing to something. Oh.
Until you arrive,
I guess I didn't go
Father,
this way.
I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
appreciate it, daughter. Ninja sex party like Steel Pan. Oh. I think they're from my area too.
Psychiatry. We must account for
Maybe not from Philly, but from Pennsylvania, I think.
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog eat dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break, because I'm gonna get my,